Earlier in the show, but of course now this time we've got an Emmy-nominated filmmaker. Before we get into the film, Visa Dream, tell me how it felt when you found out it was nominated for an Emmy.
You know, it's pretty exciting. Validation from your peers, and we really didn't know we were even in contention, but I guess when it airs on television, there's people who monitor these things, and it just came. My partner just sent me an email, and I wrote in large caps, woohoo, you know?
Right. What got you into filmmaking?
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always been an observer of media. You know, from a young age, I could tell that the texture from the screen was different when they were shooting with video and film. I didn't know what it was until I was in college, but I knew it was different. I'm like, you know, so that's just a little bit about it. But I've always been an observer of media ever since I was a kid and exposed to films and so on. I think they shaped a lot of what I did. And you know, creativity came a lot in college. I really excelled in that. I've been a creative copywriter and director for ad agencies. But I think we all have that little project that we want to do. If some of them want to write a novel, I wanted to do films. So that's really how we got into it.
Right here, Visa Dream. How many films have you made, and why this one you think is so special?
Yeah, this one I think it's just because it's so real. We're right now in post-production for a feature film that we also want to bring out. It's called it's called The Gray Strip. But this one, it's actually, you can't write this stuff up. It's a family that hadn't seen their kids for about 16 years. They didn't have a visa. Kids were in the US, some of them illegal, so they couldn't meet up anywhere. And finally the parents said, you know, we had it, we're going to try to apply for a visa. Very unlikely that they would get it because of their lowly background. You know, the US only gives out visa to people who can prove income, ties to Mexico. They're not going to come over here and work or stay. So it was very unlikely, but they got it, and we were there for all those moments. So it's real drama, but it's unscripted and it's happening in real time. So I think people enjoyed that. Because
maybe they should apply for a MasterCard instead of Visa. But what kind of feedback have you gotten from your peers in the industry?
You know what? Right now it's being syndicated through American Public Television across the U.S. So. On our Facebook page, we get a lot of feedback from people. Hey, I just saw it last night. I'm in Texas. You know, we cried. You know, we're in Illinois. You know, you guys did a great job. I wish it lasted longer. You know, it's a 30-minute documentary. So, you know, we've gotten very good feedback from people.
Well, I know a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went to that 30 minutes.
Right.
On the Emmy night, I've been nominated 4 times, won twice.
Oh, yes.
I can tell you how it's going to be.
Congratulations.
So I'm going to wish you good luck. Okay. But on Emmy night, if they mention Visa Dream, what's your first reaction?
Oh, you know, my partner was joking that he was going to make some, he's joking obviously, some sarcastic speech. Thank you for you know, prizing this really cheap to make film. Competition must have been really cheap or really weak this year. Obviously, we're not going to say that, but we're just happy that a labor of love that had no pretensions and we really weren't expecting anything seems to have been enjoyed by people and touch a nerve. So.
Where do you think you're going to go take it on from here?
We really didn't have lofty expectations for it. I mean, truthfully, we just wanted to tell a true story that was seen by people. And I think that's what every filmmaker wants. Prizes and accolades are good, but you want your work to be seen by people. And if it touches a nerve, if it makes you feel something, then you've done your job. And that's what we wanted to do.
We got about 30 seconds left in this segment. Filmmakers all the time say they want to tell a story.
Right.
The story that you told here, it came from the heart, obviously.
It did. It did. I think right now, not only in the U.S., I think immigration is something that is a globalized topic. I think with all different political borders shifting and populations, you know, moving, I think there's visa dreams all around the world. And the U.S. being a country of immigrants, I'm sure there's many different nationalities that could relate to that. Russians, Chinese, and so many. So we're just happy we were able to catch one.
The film is called Visa Dream. Go out and get yourself a copy. This one's mine. Well, hey, I appreciate it, bud.
Thank you, CS.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good luck on Emmy night.
Thank you, CS.
We'll be back after this break.